Hey guys, and welcome to another Transformation Thursday. Thank you for watching. Before we go on, I would like to introduce the best roommate ever. Her name is Kishana. I love her. Okay. So today's topic is going to be ready-made man, and this is a really interesting topic for me because I feel like in a lot of relationships, especially some of my own, we look for people that have all these qualities and they're great, they're doing well in their career or like on the road to their career and they're doing well academically and all these types of things. And sometimes we forget the little details that really make or break a relationship that a lot of times these people don't have. And so we get so caught up in materialism, or not even necessarily materialism, but what these people can do for us, that we forget to look at kindness and the peace that they give us, or the love that they show us. And sometimes that's what I call the ready-made man. So to begin, I'm going to tell y'all a story. There once was a guy who was extremely sweet. Like, he was probably just a huge teddy bear, really cool to be around, really chill, like made sure that you were good at all times, always wanted to be in your presence. He was just a really nice guy to you. Maybe he wasn't like taking you on $400 dates or buying you Uggs, but he was just a really nice guy. And so he sent you, like, maybe he sent you an edible arrangement, or he sent you like really nice flowers over the summer, something like that when y'all were gone, or like he just was a really, really nice guy. But you went home, you saw this other guy, and you were like, oh shoot, he got it together, brand new car, brand new job, benefits, and so you were just all hyped because you thought this guy had everything that you wanted. You thought that he was nice, he was taking you on dates, he was showing you off, like you met the fam bam, like you were just really feeling like you were it. And so you let this other guy go who was really nice, who really treated you well, because you wanted somebody who had more of the status that you wanted or you thought you deserved. And the only issue with that is that when you get into status and when people don't treat you well, sometimes after a while, all those things don't matter. Because if they don't treat you well, if they don't value you, if they don't respect you, if they don't value your presence, if they don't value your opinion, and they just see you as somebody to have around, but they can lose you or keep you, then you realize that that's not the person that you want to be with. A lot of us get in these relationships and we get so excited when we meet people because we think they have it all, but we don't take the time to really get to know them. So 2 or 3 months later, when they flip out because they have anger issues or because they have abandonment issues or whatever it is, then you're sitting there blindsided because you ain't even know. But the problem is we don't take time to just talk to people. We love going on dates. We love getting gifts, and gifts are nice and dates are great. But you have to understand that the conversation that you have in those dates, don't look over it. A lot of times there were relationships that I've been in that they said certain things that I didn't necessarily agree with, but I glanced over it because we were on a really nice date and we were having a lot of fun. And so later it came out and I really just, it was like, what the heck, So you just sit there and it's like, how did I even get to this point with this person? I should have dumped them a long time ago. But it's because we want this ready-made man. We want this person that's everything to us. And I'm learning that sometimes people having it all and people having a great GPA, which is a good thing, but people having a high GPA and all these job offers and this really nice car and are able to do a lot of things for you doesn't mean that they're necessarily it. My teacher said it this way. She said, just because you're exposed to more doesn't mean he needs to be yours. And I think a lot of us get into that habit. For most of us who either are in relationships or are looking for a relationship, a lot of times the people that we're talking to, we think they're great until we see something else. We think they're, really smart, really kind, really sweet. They're doing a lot of things for us until we see either somebody else in a relationship that's doing more. He's buying her more stuff. He's calling her more. He's FaceTiming her more or whatever. And so now we feel like we're settling. We feel like we are discounted because we deserve that instead of what we have. And instead, we don't sit there and say, okay, well, how can I work on my relationship to kind of not get it like that, but make it more, make it what we want. Instead, we say, okay, I'm going to drop this guy because there's somebody better out there. And a lot of times we think better means more, and more doesn't mean better. What happens is that we don't work on the quality that we have, and then we get mad when we dump that person and we realize they actually were really good people. So, Transformation Tuesday topic and more of the story is, don't sit there and feel like just because your guy or your girl isn't everything that you dreamed of, that they won't ever be. A lot of times we dump things prematurely because we do live in a generation of instant gratification. We want everything now. We want everything to be the way we want it to be now. And so I'm not saying if they're not good people that you should stay with them. That's not what I'm saying. But understand that everybody has a quality about themselves that's amazing. Everybody has something about them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be with them. So work on your relationship. Work on making the best of it, and making it all of what the both of you want it to be, without dumping it prematurely, because you don't realize what you have until it's gone. I love you guys, and I'll see you next Thursday.